when you sit down and just look outside actually and observe nature, you become grateful for life. You see the greater blessings life gives to you. Like life is not that serious. Life is not that deep. Go outside, look into the sun, look into nature and observe it and take it in. These are blessings that God gives to us. And it's better dopamine than scrolling on your phone first thing in the morning for hours on end. I've been off social media for quite some time now, like 3 years now, alhamdulillah. And it's the best thing that's ever happened to me, to be honest, because I can't imagine being on TikTok scrolling, that doom scrolling anymore. And it's not something that happened overnight. I was literally addicted to TikTok. I was addicted to doom scrolling. I was addicted to social media, all of that, right? And these things is what our body desires, is what our desire, our nafs desires, because it helps us, distract ourselves from our reality and just distract our mind from it. And yes, it gives like that little dopamine boost at the time, but it's not something that you want to indulge in long term. You need to find healthy ways to be able to perhaps distract yourself or cope with any sort of stress. So I'm going to give you actionable steps to help you with your doom scrolling and to get off your phone and actually start living for real. It's more than just deleting the app, because if I was to tell you right now to delete the app, you're going to download it tomorrow or better off in an hour or two. Let's be real. These things doesn't happen overnight, and once you're starting this journey, you need to come into agreement with that. So for me personally, I'll speak about my journey and how I came off it. So I started off with Instagram. So back in 2020, I had Instagram, I had Twitter, and I realized they were quite similar. But I was quite more addicted to Instagram. So, well, I won't lie, it was quite easy for me because I had no space on my phone to begin with. So I just deactivated my actual account, because when you find it, instead of like deleting the apps, deactivate your account creates like an extra step, and it'll be like longer to reactivate, right? So first we need to deactivate your account so your friends, people don't try message you on there, and you're not worried about airing people on there or ignore people there. People will know that you've deactivated it and you're not on social media. And if you're worried about losing your friends, if your friendship is dedicated to the fact that you are on social media, you're having trouble on social media, that's not a friendship that's worth keeping. And just let go of it. Stop holding on. Let go. Secondly, I would also say for that on TikTok as well, I deactivated on TikTok. So my friends couldn't message me on TikTok and my account literally was gone, invisible. That was the best thing ever, because it removed the anxiety of like, oh, people might message me on there and then I won't be able to see it and they might think I'm ignoring, etc., etc. So just deactivate your account is the first step and it's the best thing ever. You have the option to temporarily deactivate your account on Instagram and TikTok, so there's no excuse. Secondly, delete the app. Yes, delete the app. You thought I was going to tell you stay on it? No. Or use time limits? No. Delete the app as a whole. Delete it if you have drafts on TikTok that you're scared to get rid of. Just offload it if you have an iPhone. I'm not quite sure on Android if you can do that, but if you can, definitely offload it so that the data is still there, but it's technically off your phone. So you're gonna find that you want to download it again in a week or two. Go ahead, but give yourself that limit of only 1 hour or 2 hours, and then you delete it again. And then next time you go decide to go back on it, you're going to want to go back on it. Extend that time. So instead of going back on it in a week, increase that to 2 weeks, increase that to 3 weeks, and with time, inshallah, like you'll be able to not be too consumed onto the algorithm, because social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram are built so you are consumed on the algorithm and it controls you. Also, I want to add another step is that if when you go back onto these platforms like Instagram, especially TikTok, you want to go on a new account. Don't use your account, because your account algorithm is built for you. It already knows you. It's spent years trying to understand you and what keeps you on the app. Create a new account. so that the algorithm is completely fresh, and the time you scroll a couple of videos, you're going to want to delete it. So make sure you create a new account. Same with Instagram as well, because there's reels on Instagram now. Um, and yeah, it's not rocket science. It's literally these things. With time, you'll be able to not be consumed by the algorithm anymore. So yeah, that's the advice I give, and um, yeah, that's the advice I give, and is the best thing ever. Like once you are not consumed by social media algorithm, you start to live for real. You start finding time for yourself to do stuff that's more productive, such as, picking up new hobbies that you once did when you was younger. I started swimming recently, gymming as well. Oh, best thing ever. Start investing into yourself as well, your physical health, mental health, picking up new skills, that can be investable in the future. These are the things that you want to spend your time in, not waking up in the morning using your phone and then polluting your mind straight first thing in the morning. Because when you realize, especially on TikTok and even on Instagram and Facebook, if you have Facebook, you are watching people's videos. And what's more dangerous is that platforms like TikTok gives a platform for people or ordinary people to have a microphone. And what you find, a lot of people are miserable and they have polluted minds. And every single time you hear from people with polluted minds, you are indirectly polluting your own mind too. And you're wondering why you have these horrible feelings or emotions randomly, or like depression or sadness or anger, because you're constantly feeding yourself pollution. It's like, I heard quite social media, social media, scrolling is like going into a fridge where there's no good in it. There's nothing you want to eat in it, but you keep checking it anyways. Stop, do yourself a favor and actually, invest in your mental health and protect yourself, protect your peace, and not allowing, filth to enter your mind and your ears just because you can, just because you have access to it. And you'll start to realize that you'll come more grateful to nature, to life, and realize that there's more to life than social media. Literally, people live on social media right now, and I'm not saying that you should not use social media uh, to a T. No, I'm on YouTube, right? So that's a form of social media, but you should not allow it to control you, right? So that's where I'll end. It's your girls, these strives. We're striving to be the best version of ourselves around here. So if you're all about action, stick around, and I've got more videos coming up.